2 18-minute periods. Shots on the net so far, 4 to the NSA and 2 to the Wolves. But it hasn't been all the NSA's way, and you wouldn't say NSA's way. You wouldn't say the ice was tilting. Some great opportunities, in particular. Michaela Abdullan has been effervescent so far for the Wolves. Shot fired from a distance through traffic by Simmons, went wide. Don't know if the goalie would have seen it if it made it through, because there was a lot of noise. As the two players now battling on the boards to clear the puck out of the zone. Wolves looking to clear the puck up ice. Simmons there just running afoul of Zuzu, who was pretty determined to make a lane and get through to where he wanted to be. But we have an icing regardless, and the puck will be brought all the way back down to the other end. If you're not familiar with the rule of icing, if you play the puck from your side of the rink, it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching, it's icing, and you're brought back for a defensive zone face-off. The sting in the tail, you're not allowed to get a change. The attacking team can. Just chipping the puck in there. Converging wisely just putting it deep in for the battle down deep, as the Wolves need to clear the puck out of the zone if they can. Just battling now behind the net, the NSA. And good forechecking pressure there, in particular. Cobblers doing a terrific job of putting forechecking pressure on the Wolves' defence. But here they come now, blasting up the middle with some speed. Is Quinn. Loose in the slot there, very briefly with Zoo, but they couldn't get the pass to him. Coming back now the other way, NSA, but some good speed on this game. This is a great one to watch. It's some good skills on display in particular. Boyd now chips it up, tried to find Holmes' ball, but couldn't get it cleanly. As the players just battling away on the boards, trying to assert a little bit of physical dominance as well as skill and speed. Here comes the NSA through the middle of the neutral zone. Gets around one, gets around two, but in the end, a check there. Gentoo Fuosa managed to shut that one down. Puck goes across into the corner. Wolves now with time to reset. Forecheck coming in on them. A little slow, as they had a little bit of room to move that puck out. They clear the zone. No, they don't clear. They do clear the zone in the end. Just playing the puck back there on side. Zhao had not much option. Had to go with the momentum of it. Abdullan was trying to distract his opposition, but picked up now on the stick of Hunter. Hunter couldn't get the shot away. Puck's loose in the slot. The chance was there. Couldn't get the connection. Shot fired in from a distance by Simmons. Went wide. Sorry, Converging went wide. Yeah, the NSA with another chance, but just running into traffic as the Wolves now have a chance to reset their breakout. Not able to do it cleanly though. Puck now up to the blue liner of the NSA, who fires the cannon, but it's not clean. Now the Wolves break it out, but they don't get it past the rapid back check of Brian, who just plays it across to his partner. Simmons now clears the puck up ice, went cross, but got away with it. There was no one there. Tried to reach Kogopoulos, but wasn't quite as clean as they would have liked. Now the Wolves look to break it out, but the NSA shut that one down again. There's been a lot of shutdowns through the neutral zone. Neither team really able to establish a clean option. Hunter now looking around trying to find something. Deeks around the first check. Doesn't manage to get through the second one though, and here come the Wolves back the other way. They play back across to their D. Just caught a little bit wrong-footed as they're changing the Wolves, but they're going to get away with it on this occasion. Just backwards and forwards through the neutral zone as they run into each other. A little bit messy there. But picking it up in the end. Head down a little bit though by Webster. Don't play that in a full contact league. Someone will knock your block off. But the puck is fired all the way down the other end, and we have an icing. So the Wolves, the NSA will be brought back for a defensive zone face-off. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first of two periods. Just the two 18-minute periods for this tournament. 4 shots to the NSA, National Sporting Academy, and 2 to the Wolves. No goals scored as yet with just over 5 minutes to play in the period. Looks like Ethan Quinn loading up the cannon, getting ready to fire it in if they can win the face-off. They do, but it's not clean. Got to turn around and deal with pressure. Racing up on him quickly was Converging. Now around the back looking for the loose player in the slot. The Wolves, they've got no one there at the moment, but now loose they do. They've got 2 in the slot. If they can get the puck to them. There's NSA pinching in deep, pinching in a lot and over-committing on the corner. Luckily for them, Bernardo wasn't able to receive a pass because it wasn't forthcoming. Puck fired over the top though by the NSA. They get a shot away. And now the battle on the boards. And the Wolves manage to clear the puck out of the zone with some speed. Bernardo tries to get around the defence, but Converging stole that one nicely. And now diving into the corner, Sucha. Sucha looks to try and put the puck into the slot. Gets the breaks, looks up ice. He's got a D calling for it. It's a bit of a tumbler, but they get the puck up to Boyd. Boyd dumps it back in Converging. Kogopoulos, sorry. Who fires the cannon? It's low. It went wide. Battling for it now behind the net with a bit of control. Quinn tries to clear it out of the zone for the Wolves. It's around the back. This time they'll pick it up on the stick of Willart. Well, it runs into a bit of traffic, but they managed to clear that part of the zone as here come the Wolves with some speed and momentum. It's 3-on-2 if they can be quick about it. They're getting a change instead. Bernardo now with the puck runs into Converging, who says, mine, thank you very much. And now it goes back for the NSA as the Wolves are changing. Holmes' ball picks it up, keeps it in the zone. Under pressure there from Abdul and forced to make a quick move. Dumps it up ice. Just ridden nicely off the puck there were the NSA as the Wolves look to come back the other way with some speed. They can't get it past Eberhardt, but they do in the end. Now it's on the stick of Scott, who has to dump it in. He didn't have much help as his teammates were changing at the time. Back now the other way come the NSA. Simmons going in to put some pressure. It's picked up now Abdullan, who's got a little bit of room. Winds, shoots. Save made and a deflection there. I think Lachlan Scott got a piece of that one and just managed to tip it up high. It was a good screen and a nice piece of opportunistic play, but it wasn't quite enough, and Scott saw it and just flicked it up into the protective netting. Full house here for this grand final here at iceHQ. The Selects against the Wolves. As now the Selects look to play it around behind the net. They chip the puck up ice. If you're watching from interstate, thank you very much for being part of this tournament. There's a nice little deflection there. Zoo tried to get the shot away, but the NSA blocked the stick. Here they come with some speed, blasting down through the side and getting through almost everything, but leaving the puck behind was Samuel Bryan. Couldn't quite get it through all the way that he would have liked. It comes up high. Hunter missed that one, and it goes deep in to the defensive zone, picked up by Fujisawa for the Wolves. Plays it up ice, but they don't clear the zone. Shot fired through a lot of traffic. Very nearly Max Simmons did some good work. Just there were too many bodies in the way, and now here it comes back through the middle, and here come the Wolves back the other way. They're 2-on-2 if they hurry, but they hurried a little bit too much. And Yutizu was caught offside. Referee perfectly positioned to see that one. He's like, no, I wasn't. And yeah, you were. so we'll saunter over while they get a change. Sometimes it's just a split-second matter of timing, and you've got to take your chances on those ones, but unfortunately, for Zoo, it was just a little bit too close. Now going over to pick it up, but under pressure is Quinn. Was being pressured tightly there by Sucha. Now the puck comes and crosses the blue line. It's into the offensive zone for the NSA. Still no goal scored with 90 seconds to play in the first of two. Calling for it, but an unwise choice there was Webster, who would have been absolutely ironed out by Holmes' ball if it got to him. Just got to be a little bit careful with those ones when you're playing contact hockey. It's not non-checking. Holmes' ball now runs afoul of some push and shove himself. Shot fired from a distance, runs into bodies. It's loose in the slot if anyone can get it, but it's picked up NSA and they clear it out. And make the pass up into a lot of traffic, but trying to break through Sucha. Sucha gets a shot. Sucha gets a goal. Through a lot of traffic. Sucha just manages to, I think, poke it through the 5-hole. You'll see this on the replay. No, it goes over the top of the shoulder. A lot of pressure. It's a great shot under pressure there for Ryan Sucha. So he's got a penalty and a goal so far in this game. And with 40 seconds to play in the first, the NSA have a 1 goal from 3 shots. The Wolves none. Sorry, 1 goal from 6, and the Wolves none from 3 so far. Pretty desperate game for the Wolves at this particular point in time. Referee's just waiting for the centres to get themselves sorted out. Wolves want to get that one back in a hurry if they can. Shot fired in from a distance there by Kogopoulos, but it went wide. And now it's picked up by the Wolves, who try and get a shot across. It hits the goaltender, who pushes it wide. Second shot in through traffic and noise. A lucky deflection there, or an unlucky run, but the NSA have scored again. Puck was pushed off wide into the corner. We'll see this one from the replay. It might have been a tip-in or a deflection. It's a bit hard to tell exactly what happened that one. There was a lot going on. But hopefully the replay will show us that one, if we get it. Well, it looks like we're not going to get a replay on that one. We'll have to you'll have to scroll back on YouTube and have a look at it yourselves, and then let us know exactly what happened. There was a lot going on when that one was going on. But it's National Sporting Academy 2 to the Wolves 0 at the end of the first. That one scored by Max Simmons, I think. So we're just trying to get that one exactly sorted out as to who got it, but it's not showing up on the system. But we will see that one very shortly, no doubt. But I don't know that we're going to get a replay on that one. We'll just see what we can tell you about that goal. It was scored by Angus Hunter from Max Simmons. So Hunter with one and Sucha with one for the National Sporting Academy. None yet so far for the Wolves. 7 shots from 4. So 18 minutes of destiny to play before the big check gets handed out for this first Next Gen tournament here at iceHQ. We're very proud to be able to bring this to you as part of our commitment to growing the sport in the country. We have a recreational league here with over 1,000 registered players, which is all day, runs all day, every day. So this is a rink. We are a hockey rink. It's what we know, love, care, and dream about. And here we are putting on a show for you here at iceHQ. It's the second period now underway. Face off there, won by Abdullan for the Wolves. Wolves will be pretty keen to get that one back fairly quickly. They feel a little bit robbed by that last goal. But if you keep the puck away from your defensive zone, it doesn't happen. As they try and battle the puck up the boards there, Zoo trying to do everything, in the end dispossessed. Puck now on the stick of the NSA. They've got some speed. Coming up quickly is Zhao. Zhao gets a shot and Zhao scores. Beautiful breakaway there from Zhao. Jaden Zhao with pure speed just blasting through the side on that one and went stick side on the goaltender for the Wolves and takes the National Sporting Academy out to a 3-0 lead over the Wolves with an absolute ripper of a breakaway. The number one scoring opportunity in hockey is a breakaway goal, and that's how it's done. An absolute ripper there for Jaden Zhao. We'll be very pleased with that one. A good combination too, some nice passing work to the loose player. The Wolves with a job to do now to get that one back. They've got to score 3 just to tie it up. Not that it can't be done, but they've got a lot of work to do. As Milford now for the NSA fires from a distance into the torso of the goaltender, who has lost sight of it briefly, but it's there somewhere. And the referees will say, we'll just shut that one down, and we'll have a face-off just in the defensive zone for the Wolves, who win the face-off nicely back to their D. Nice win there indeed by the Wolves centre. Simmons tries to chip it in. It was Abdullan, who has been excellent so far for the Wolves, must feel a little bit unlucky. I see they come back now again, the Wolves, but they've got 3 to beat. And lovely time poke check there by Brian, who did a terrific job of just breaking up momentum. Wolves were on their own. There's NSA doing a great job of anticipating that movement, coming back and shutting it down early. Good defensive play indeed by the NSA. See they come again now with some speed. They look to break it out, cross ice, finding the connection, just getting a stick onto Milston, a stick, but back in sufficient numbers this time, the Wolves. And they look now to clear the puck up ice and do so there through Fialka, but they don't clear the zone. Puck's in Fialka now with a chance to clear the puck out of the zone. He does. He's on his own though. He tries to get the puck across onto his forehand, but he's stuck on his backhand. Just turns and twists, looks up ice for a passing lane, doesn't find one, shoots. Went across the front. There was players there, but the puck was too high and too hot to handle. Almost able to do it. It was Webster, but it wasn't going to work. Puck now dumped out by the NSA, circling around now West Leonard, who fires the puck up through the feet of the unknowing Fujisawa, who didn't see that one coming. And this time he's dispossessed of the puck by a nicely timed poke check by the NSAD. Ducking and diving through everything, but leaving the puck behind there was Abdullan again, but now coming back the other way, Simmons. Simmons gets onto the forehand, shoots it across the front, dispossessed, it wasn't clean. Coming back now the other way, the NSA looking up, the Wolves looking up ice, trying to find the connection to Quinn, but it's gone deep. And it looks like it may well have gone for an icing. Close call on that one, but no. Yep, it was an icing call. So the Wolves being pulled back onto the ice. Referees paying close attention to that one. And it will be brought back. 14 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second and final period. If you're watching now, not exactly sure, there are 2 18-minute periods instead of 3. NSA can't quite get the puck in the ice there. Kachurin couldn't quite get onto it. He was trying to, but the puck just had a mind of its own and wouldn't stay in. Now going in to put some pressure on the forecheck there is Hunter. With the puck blasts back down the other way. Kachigan's got to go back and pick it up for the NSA. No icing the call. Behind the net, tries to clear the puck up the ice. Loses possession, hands it over to the Wolves. They try and get into the slot, but it won't go. Here comes back the NSA with numbers. They've got a loose player in the slot. Flying up the middle. Zhou's there. Wolves not watching him. He had plenty of room. The pass just wasn't quite an option. Coming back the other way with speed is Quinn. Quinn tries to get on his forehand, but we have another offside. This time caught offside was Alfie Webster. And so they will be brought back for a face-off just outside the offensive zone for the Wolves, who will reset. 13 minutes and 20 seconds to play. 3 goals to lead to the National Sporting Academy in the red against the Wolves in the white. Wolves win the face-off. It was back to Chen, who couldn't do much with it. Now the NSA coming back the other way with a little bit of speed. Nice little piece of bodywork and battling on the boards though, but beaten for it in the end. Milsteiner was pushed off the puck. But Simmons now tries to do something with it, just has to push it in deep. Doesn't get anywhere useful. Bernardo trying to break up Butcher, but it wouldn't make much difference. Now they come back the other way, flying deep into the corner to pick up the puck. The Wolves now with a chance. Bernardo's loose in the slot. If they can get it to him, they can't. He's losing his stick there. Was Zoo. Now back the other way with speed. Here comes Milsteiner, puts the puck across. Tried to find the connection with Sucha. It was on, but it wasn't quite clean. There was enough Wolves back in numbers. Puck through the traffic. Butcher lost sight of it. It was there at his feet, but he didn't know. Very, very nearly. Great chance now as coming back the other way with speed. Abdullan found the connection. But there's back-checking pressure enormously by the NSA, doing a terrific job there, in particular Sucha, who was just featuring that attack and then back doing the job in defence as well. A good piece of backwards and forwards play from Sucha. Is now going back to pick it up is Willett. Willett looks up ice. He's got one forechecker on him. He evades that one, looks around the other way, trying to find an option, goes across ice, gets away with it, luckily. Milsteiner was there. There's only a millimetre in that being picked off. Those cross ice passes out of D, so dangerous. So many D love doing them, but they're so dangerous when you do. 11 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the second and deciding period for this grand final of the under-15s for the Next Gen tournament here at iceHQ. 3 goals the lead to the NSA from 11 shots. One absolute beautiful breakaway goal earlier. We will see this face-off now taken by the Wolves, who win it cleanly up to their D, who just tries to chip it through the traffic. It's loose, close to the slot, but ridden around the back safely by the NSA, doing a good job of just keeping the puck out of that danger zone. Now trying to take a shot in for distance. A wine shot hits the goaltender. That was Chen who fired the cannon, but it went high and in the end harmlessly to the side. NSA now Jansen behind the net, just trying to get it clear. Little backhander finds a connection on the half boards. Chen waiting for it mindfully on the blue line for the Wolves, just trying to keep it in. Gets it in the end. Tried to dump it in, but now coming back the other way with speed. Here comes NSA, but mindful of the pressure was Fialko, who saw it coming. One of the NSA players has put himself hard into the boards and a bit slow to get back to his feet. Hoping he's all right. Seems to be okay. Just a little bit rattled perhaps. As now the puck comes back through the middle of the neutral zone. It's picked up by West Linnet, who circles around trying to find an option. Doesn't have too much going on. Manages to find some room. It's pulled down out of the sky though by Zhou. Lucky not to get called there for a high stick. We're not playing lacrosse. Shot in the end on the net is saved by Lachlan Scott. And with 10 minutes to play, the NSA is 3 goals up on the grand final game here at iceHQ. There's a good opportunity there for the Wolves, but Scott was there to shut it down. Wolves now with a chance, comes up to Chen, fires the cannon, goes wide. Wolves again with another chance. They fling it in from the distance, but in the end the puck is cleared out of the zone. Just waiting for it was Sucha, looking for that stretch. But caught offside at this time were the Wolves. And it will come back every time the clock stops. It's good for, every time the game stops. They're not running stop time, so it's good for the NSA. They can get as many stoppages as they want. Each time is another 10 or 15, maybe 20 seconds off the clock. puts their hands further and further onto that trophy and onto that big yellow novelty check, which I'm sure they'll be very pleased to take home if they can. Wolves managed to keep the puck in there, just plucking it out of the sky there, Zoo. Goes around the back of the net, NSA not quite able to clear it cleanly, but now it's up to the point. They dump it into the corner, but body's in the way there. NSA doing a great job of just shutting that one down. Here they come now with numbers. It's 2-on-1 if they can make it work, the NSA. They've got streaking through Milstoner, but he couldn't quite get there. Puck is cleared out of the zone nicely by the Wolves, having to reset. Brian dumps it in deep. Not necessarily a bad choice. Simmons goes back to pick it up. Caught behind the net, though, with some forechecking pressure. Simmons looks up ice. Doesn't have much in the way of a lane and is pushed deep into the corner. Having to battle for it now. Picked up and dumped back in again. Willard, who flies the puck into the corner. Now it comes out through the neutral zone. It's getting in the way, Willard, almost an interference. But referees say no big deal, no harm, no crime. As out comes the puck now. NSA through the stick of Holmes' ball, but he's pushed off the puck. Now gets loose in the slot. Can they score on the backhand? It was there. The chance was on. Twice now there, Milstoner, but just stuck on the wrong hand. Tries a wraparound as well. But the D getting in the way there through Willett, who shut that one down. It was a great chance there, though, for Milstoner. Just couldn't quite get onto it. It's in the right place and the puck was there, but just awkward. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Now with the men's, here comes Willett again. Milstoner, looks up ice. There's 2-on-2 for the NSA. Gets around the check, puts the poke through. It's loose in the slot. Puck's still loose. Milstoner's lost a stick, but picks it up. Converging up high, looking dangerous too for the NSA. As the puck comes up to him, he can't quite keep the puck in though. Looks across ice through his D partner. Finds him. Sucha's calling for it cross ice. That's a bad choice. But all the same, they don't make that pass wisely. So this time, Sucha has a bit of a chance. Tries to chip it past the defence and go get a change. Forechecking pressure coming in by Kogopoulos, who tries to steal the puck. He's got it. Now goes a wraparound backhand and scores. Kogopoulos with an absolute beauty. Around the back of the net, gets onto the backhand, just steals the puck. And a cheeky little backhand, it just sneaks over the pad of the goaltender for the Wolves. And the NSA out to a 4-goals lead with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the grand final game for the under-15s. Kogopoulos will be very pleased indeed for that one. Who doesn't love a nice cheeky backhander from a wraparound? They're pretty rare when they go. That's a highlight reel one for sure. Now Hunter now tries to get past one and does. He's pushed hard off the puck by Abdullan, who says not this time. Puck deep into the corner as they battle. Now around the back, it'll be picked up now. Tom Giles, who tries to do something with it. NSA now with the backhand attempt again there by Zhao, but that wouldn't go. Couldn't quite get enough on it. Now the Wolves look to clear it out. They get it out of the zone, but it's going to go for an icing unless the referee waves it off, because they, and in fact they do. And that would have been picked up by Samuel Bryant. They go cross ice, get away with it. Just blowing a tie there with Zhao. Now gets a second chance, but can't get it past Fujisawa, who just shut that one down, and then the Wolves break it out. But they don't clear the. They don't clear the zone almost, but it was kept bobbling on the forehand there. Max Simmons now with the puck. It's behind the net, picked up, flung across the front there. Zhao, no one there for anyone. Who's just looking for any random deflection. Nearly got one. Converging now under pressure, just chips it wisely up the board. Zhao now tries to do something with it. Porter missed the opportunity to put the check on. As now the Wolves just look to reset. They're stuck in the neutral zone. Good high press there by the NSA, who do a good job of physicality. Angus Hunter there to shutting that move down as well and introducing his opposition to the boards. And that's what they feel like. But now the NSA with another chance to create a counter-attack if they can. It's on the stick of Sucho, who looks up ice. There wasn't anyone really there for him to pass to, so he had to do not very much with it. They're caught offside now, the NSA, but they don't play the puck in, so that's all right. Forechecking pressure there by the Wolves in Zoo, trying to really break up and put some pressure on. They'd like to get a goal, the Wolves, at least, with 4.5 minutes to play in this period. It's not impossible to score them. It's a bit of an ask, but a little bit of luck, and who knows what can happen. They're not that far behind on the shot clock, but certainly the NSA have been very effective in this game indeed. As now with the puck, Jurgen looks to play it up and clear the zone. Wolves now come back with numbers. They get a shot through traffic, but it deflects off just about everything. And in the end, ends up harmlessly in the corner. Now the NSA come back up ice. Nice connection pass. It's gone to Sucha. Sucha gets a shot away, but flung it wide and high. Watching that closely was the Wolves goaltender. It's deep in the corner. Boyd now circling around, up is loose and unmarked. Calling for it in the high slot. They fling it through into traffic. The Wolves resort to flinging the puck down the other end. It'll be picked up now by Boyd, who skates back, looking up ice, trying to find movement. He's got Milstener moving through the neutral zone. Milstener cycles back the other way. Caught offside, though, was Hunter, who had to reset. Now Milstener comes through the middle, picks it up, shoots high and wide. Got to put it on the net or it's not going to go in. Now it goes deep into the corner. We've got a hand up now for, looks like a penalty for a trip. And it's a bit of a line call, that one. Referee perfectly positioned to see it, but it's going to be a penalty on Fialco, who will sit 2 for the trip. The referee doesn't have an awful lot of discretion. If they think your stick caused the opposition player to fall over, then they have to award the penalty regardless of intent. So the Wolves now on the penalty kill for 2 minutes or less. Fialco will have to sit 2, and with a 4-goal deficit as the goaltender picks up the puck. Wolves will want to clear the puck out of the zone, but they also want to get some goals if they can. They're blasting up now with some speed. Abdullan tries to get on his forehand, leaves the puck behind and leaves his feet behind, and it's now picked up by Brian. Brian skates around behind the back of the net. No rush for the NSA. They've got a 4-goal lead in 2.5 minutes and a power play, but they'd like to get a goal. Hunter now, Deeks tries to get through. The goaltender shuts it down. It's loose in the slot. Chance was there, though, for Zhao. Zhao couldn't get the shot away. Another chance. Just fanning on the shot there was the NSA D there in Max Simmons. Coming back the other way now. 3-on-3 for the Wolves. Have launched a lot of commitment in that attack. They need to. They've got to take risks. Just keeping the puck in there. It was line call. It was Alfie Webster who dumps it in deep. Now the NSA a reset as the Wolves are changing. But, crisis averted for the NSA. Under 2 minutes now to play in the game. 4 goals the lead. Hunter rips it in deep, rims it around hard, just putting the puck deep into the zone to shut down the Wolves' options. Wolves still on the kill for another 54 seconds. So the Wolves' first priority is to prevent a goal getting scored, but they want to score at least one and give themselves some pride in this game. They've played well. They deserve to get goals, but what you deserve and what happens aren't the same thing. The puck now into the corner. It'll be picked up now by Holmes Ball, who just watches it go past. Now Hunter. Hunter tries to play the puck up towards Holmes Ball. Can't quite clear it out. On the tricky backhand was Hunter, who was just trying to get another shot. The NSA looking to get another goal if they can. They're on the power play. Puck comes across the front. Holmes Ball now with a chance. He's got all the time in the world, but goes into the corner. Boyd pinches in and just chips it back in deep. A minute now to play with 4 goals to lead. Puck loose in the slot. No one could get it. They clear it out now. Boyd with another chance. Gets around the pressure. Holmes Ball now with the puck. Penalty over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now the puck is just fired across into no man's land. Racing in now to try and quickly pick it up. Boyd. He's beaten to it by Willard, who chips the puck up ice. 38 seconds now to play. 4 goals to lead to the NSA over the Wolves in this under-15 grand final. Wolves would dearly love to get a goal now and just give themselves a little bit of something to be proud of in this game on the scoreboard. They've got plenty to be proud of from the game, but the scoreboard is not reflecting this. The NSA want to clear the puck out of the zone and get a shutout for their goaltender if they can. They'd love one for Lachlan Scott. Here they come now. 17 seconds to play. Ridden off the puck, though. Sucha pushed deep into the corner. Nice work there. Willett, who shut that one down. It's around the back of the net. 8 seconds now to play. NSA with one more chance to get a goal if they can. The puck was there for Milstener. Couldn't get the shot off. 2 seconds now. Last chance, Hibachi. They fling it in from a distance, the Wolves, but it's not enough. And the NSA, National Sporting Academy, have won the under-15s here at iceHQ for the Next Gen Showcase Tournament. So congratulations to the NSA. Terrific game for them. I'll get you an update on who scored all the goals. In the first, it was Sucha from Kachegan and Hunter from Simmons. That second goal from Hunter in the dying seconds of the game, just 2 seconds to go in that period after some tricky deflections and sustained pressure. And then Zhao from Hunter and Kogopoulos in the second with about 30 seconds into it, and then Kurgopoulos finished it off and made it safe with 7 minutes to go for the NSA Selects. The NSA Selects have won the Under-15s Next Gen Showcase here at iceHQ. We'll leave you with the presentation now, and we'll be back with you for the Under-13s and Under-11 Grand Finals in a little bit of time.
Number 85, Raph Scott. Number 89, Tom Fialka. And goaltender, number 60, Alston McMillan. We'd also like to ask our coaches and managers to come up and come together. Head coach, Darcy Miller. Assistant coach, Giancarlo Donato. And Kayla Best. And team manager, Barry Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, the runners up, the Bulls. And now, your under 15 champions, the NSA Select. Starting with number 8, Adam Millisefer. Number 14 with the goal tonight, Ryan Sucher. Number 17 with the goal and assist this morning, Wesley Poliopoulos. Number 19 with a goal and assist this morning, Alice Hunter. Number 21 with a goal this morning, Jamie Zhao. Number 23 with an assist this morning, Dimitri Converging. Number 28, Dorian Everhart. Number 32, Samuel Bryan. Number 43, with an assist this morning, Max Simmons. Number 66, Spencer Holmes Ball. Number 79, tournament MVP, Hayden Boyd. And the goaltender, number 1, Lachlan Scott. Congratulations. Head coach, John Kennedy. Assistant coach, Charlie Smart. And team manager, Kylie Boyd. serve.